guys, what's up? It's your girl Nisha here and I'm back with another video. So today I'm going to be doing things a little bit differently. So today I'm going to be filming a video on All About Me tag to answer some questions you guys may have about me. Since I am new to my channel, I definitely want you guys to be able to relate to me and find anything that you guys might find interesting, or if you guys have any questions about me that you guys definitely want to ask, this is definitely the video to do that. So I will be answering a few questions here on the All About Me tag, just some of the basics, just to get to know me as a person. So without further hesitation, let's get into it. Okay, so the first question that they have here is, what is your full name? So my full name is Nisha Zamalone Ghani. So I do have a middle name. So there's a little backstory behind that name. So originally I was named after my grandma on my dad's side. Her full name was Zamalone Nisha Ghani. So when I was born, they definitely switched that around and then my name became Nisha Zamalone Ghani. So that is my full name. How old are you? So currently I am 23 years old. And what is your zodiac sign? So my zodiac sign is, I am an Aquarius. I am a February baby. So my birthday is February 9th, 1997. So I will be 24 in literally like a month and a half. Not even a month and a half, like less than a month and a half. And it is kind of scary. I did not expect myself to be 24 right now. Like, it is just amazing how fast time flies. Like sometimes you think like, oh, time is going by so slow. Like I can still remember when I had my 16th birthday, like back when I was like 13 years old, and now it's just like I'm almost 24. Like, it's literally, I don't know, it's kind of scary and it's kind of exciting too, because you kind of get excited about all the different things that you can do with your life. You can buy a house, you can like get a new car, like there's so many different other milestones that I get to look up onto, especially like going 25, 26. But that's a different story. Okay, so question number 4. What is your height? So currently I am 5'7". I know I am pretty tall. Well, not that tall, but like kind of like medium size. Where are you from, or where do you live? So currently my background is I'm Guyanese, so my family is from Guyana. They are immigrants and they did immigrate to Canada. So I currently live in Brampton, Ontario. Before I lived in Toronto, Ontario for about 13 years. Then we moved here to a bigger house because we are a family of 5. So yeah, I currently live in Brampton, Ontario. Where do you go to college? Okay, so I'm not going to say the name of the college that I do go to. So originally I did my undergrad at the University of Toronto in Mississauga. So I did graduate with an honors Bachelor of Science, and I had a major in psychology and a minor in biology and ethical studies. So I recently graduated in June of 2020 this year. And now I'm currently in my first year of medical school. But unfortunately, I'm not going to say which med school I'm going to right now, just for like safety reasons. But I just finished my first semester of med school, and I can honestly say it was very different than undergrad. I can definitely tell you that. It's very different. The work pace, the workload is definitely a lot more. When they do say med school is hard, it definitely is very hard. So yeah, I'm just really excited to finally get going on my career. I'm so thankful that I'm actually able to go to med school and actually like make a difference in the medical world. So that I'm very excited about. Question 7, what are you studying or involved in? Oh yeah, so I'm currently studying medicine. I do want to be a doctor. I'm not sure what kind of doctor I do want to be. I do have an idea. I definitely want to go into dermatology or cosmetic surgery, because I currently do work at Sephora. I've been working there for about 2.5 years now, and I'm very passionate about makeup and skincare. So I thought that kind of aspect and passion in my life, I can definitely portray that into the career that I want, especially with dermatology, because it has to do a lot with the skin. And I currently do see a dermatologist right now, but the only thing is just that I wish they explained a lot more on the skin. Like telling me like what kind of skin products will work for me, like telling me to actually wear sunscreen every day. And that's kind of stuff that I had to learn through being at Sephora, like reading articles and everything like that, knowing like what's best for my skin through trial and error. So I definitely want to make that difference in someone else's life. And plus, I suffered with acne for so long, and I know the struggle and the self-esteem issues that come with acne. So that's definitely what I want to do in terms of like my career, definitely changing other people's skincare goals, making them have like a better self-esteem, and just educating them a lot more on their skin. Like I definitely felt that I didn't get that, and I definitely do want to be that positive impact when I see a patient. Question 8, what do you want to do with your life? I just answered the next question. Aside from med school, I I definitely do have like other passions. Like I am currently working at Sephora part-time. That's definitely helping me to like buy food, pay for gas, pay for my car. I'd also definitely want to see my YouTube expanding and growing. I definitely want to see my subscribers growing. I definitely want to educate people on stuff that I'm passionate about. I will definitely do future videos on my experience with med school, taking the MCAT, my experience with undergrad and stuff like that. So I definitely want to help other people have the advice that I definitely did not have access to when I was going through all of these different things. So I would say what I want to do with my life is definitely educate other people. Definitely for sure, giving them advice, letting them know, like if they're stuck, definitely to not give up and just keep doing what they're doing. So I definitely want to do it with my videos, my part-time job, and my career. Okay, question 9. What is your favorite thing about where you live? Okay, so I lived in Toronto, Ontario for about 13 years. I gotta say, like, I lived in the suburbs, so I didn't really live in the city. It was pretty nice and peaceful, but I lived across Humber College. And it was very rowdy. There were a lot of students there. There was a lot of drinking, beer bottles, crushing, parties all the time. Because I literally lived right across the campus of the Humber College. So it was definitely very rowdy, and we definitely like had to move. So when we moved here to Brampton, we definitely have a bigger house because the houses in Toronto are they're much more smaller. So living here, I got to have a bigger house. I got to have a bigger room. It is a lot more quieter here, and I feel like because we live a lot more north, we do have like a lot more snow. I feel like in terms of environment wise, it is so peaceful and there's so much tranquility here. Because in my neighborhood itself, it's like it used to be farmland, and now it's just a nice serene area where you can take walks. In my neighborhood, there's like 4 to 5 different ponds. So like there's a pond right across my street over here. There's another pond like right down the street. There's like a bridge. Like there's a lot of conservative areas where you're able to take walks. It is very calming and peaceful. There's a lot of food areas around there's literally McDonald's right down my street. So if I'm hungry at like 12 o'clock at night, I can just go down, get some chicken nuggets, you know what I mean? I just love it because it's so much more bigger. The air's a lot more fresher. Everyone here is so quiet and peaceful and nice. I guess that's definitely one thing that I definitely love about my neighborhood. It's a lot more bigger. There's a lot more serene space, so I can definitely ride my bicycle anywhere. Like, it's never a dull moment. And there's a lot more ducks and like wildlife here. There's definitely a lot more of that, like especially in the springtime when like the eggs start to hatch. There'll be like little chicks just like walking along the street, just stopping traffic, and everyone just like stops. No one honks them or anything, and they just start to like take pictures. Like, it's so cute. Like, I honestly just love that about Brampton. Like, everyone, honestly, like if you're from Ontario or like the GTA, everyone's always hating on Brampton. Honestly, I cannot hate on Brampton. And plus, like, I used to do pageantry before, so I'll do another video on that. But I was Miss Brampton 2019 for Miss World Canada. So literally, like, it's very ironic if I were to actually hate on Brampton, but I actually don't hate on Brampton. I love it so much. What is your biggest fear? So I currently have 2 biggest fears. So I would say my first one is fear of spiders. I hate spiders so much. I cannot stand them. Like, if there's a spider in my bathroom, I'll literally scream and call my mom to kill it. Like, she'll literally think like, what the hell's going on? And I'm just like, there's a spider, and she's like, really? But like, I hate spiders so much. And another thing that I honestly really hate too is the fear of failing. I'm always so scared of failing something, but the thing is, I always try to move past it. I always try to move on from it, because the only thing that you can be successful from is from failure. Just trying to fail at what you're doing, and then if you fail, you always have to try again. It's always overcoming that kind of obstacles. You always have that fear that you definitely don't want to fail, but when you do, you definitely have to get back up on your feet. Because I think the biggest fear would probably be knowing where the future is. Like, you don't know what you're going to be doing like 10, 20 years from now. And that's scary, but it's always like a fear behind me, but you just have to keep on going. You just have to keep pushing forward and doing the next best thing that you can do. So I would say those are my 2 biggest fears. Question 11, what's your favorite Starbucks drink? I love this question. Oh my gosh. So I am a Starbucks junkie. I love Starbucks so much. I've been a Starbucks member, I think, since like 2014. And the local Starbucks by my house, they literally know me. They know my order. When I order my order, they're just like, oh, Nisha, it's you. I'm like, yeah, what's up? So the drink I always get is a grande caramel macchiato. That is my go-to drink. I honestly love that drink. It is like my holy grail. It's very basic, but it keeps me up, keeps me awake, and it tastes good without it being too sweet or too bitter. I love it. What is your favorite food? I would have to say my favorite, I have two. I love Guyanese style chicken fried rice. It is amazing. If you guys live in Toronto, you know Caribbean heat. I love their Guyanese style chicken fried rice. It is amazing. Love eating that on Friday nights. It is so good. Oh gosh, I'm making myself hungry now. And my second favorite food is Popeye's chicken tenders. I love them so much. I always get the combo. Sometimes I switch out the fries for poutine. It is so good. I always get it to wild honey mustard. I used to get it with the Mardi Gras sauce. Guys, when they discontinued the Mardi Gras sauce, I was so sad. I was literally heartbroken because I love that sauce so much. So I had to find a new sauce when they discontinued that sauce. So I ended up going with wild honey mustard because I felt like that was the closest thing. So yeah, Guyanese style chicken fried rice from Caribbean Heat. Popeye's chicken tenders. Can't go wrong with that. Okay, question 13. Are you a good cook? I would have to say I actually am a really good cook. I do say I do cook pretty good when I do cook, but it's not often. I don't cook as often as I should just because I'm so busy with school, with work. I typically just like buy food. But when I do cook, it's actually really good. I would say I'm a better baker than a cook, to be honest. There have been some incidents when I was cooking. I actually broke my oven. I broke the handle on my oven. I don't know how. I just pulled it and it broke. And I set my oven on fire. Yeah, I set it on fire. That's why I try and stay away from the kitchen. I was trying to broil buns for a salad, and I literally left the kitchen for like 30 seconds and the oven was in flames. It was literally in flames. I was just like, oh my god. But thankfully I just had this initial reaction. Like I remember that you have to keep the door closed to keep the oxygen from preventing from the fire to like from flaming even more. So I was shaking. I probably didn't step in the kitchen for a good month after that. That actually happened. Both of them actually happened this year within a month's period. So I was just like, yeah, I'm staying out of the kitchen. That's never gonna happen again. 14, what's your favorite color? My favorite color would definitely have to be purple. I love everything purple. Like, and it's also my birthstone as well. With being an Aquarius, the birthstone is amethyst. So initially it makes sense as to why I love purple. I just love the color so much. Even like my curtains in my room is purple. If I had the chance, I would definitely paint my room purple, but that is my favorite color. 15, what is your favorite place in the world? Okay, to be honest, I haven't really traveled as much. The most I've ever been was probably to like Montreal, Quebec, and New York. So honestly, it would just have to be like Toronto, Ontario. I feel like I can do everything here. I can see Lake Ontario. I can see the CN Tower. I can get like food from all over the world here. Honestly, if I had the opportunity to travel more, I would definitely pick another place, probably like in Europe or somewhere like that has like really nice views. But I just gotta say my favorite place right now is Toronto, Ontario. I was born and raised there. It's amazing to commute and travel to from, especially when you go from the suburbs to the city. Like, it's just an amazing city altogether. Question 16. How many times have you been to Disney? 0. I've been to Disney World 0 times, or even Disneyland. I've always wanted to go as a kid, but we just never had the chance to go. And plus, it is really expensive too. So growing up, I wasn't able to afford to go to Disney World. But honestly, it is on my bucket list to go there soon. Because like, even if I'm 25, I will still dress like a Disney princess and walk around with like a big poofy dress and a tiara. Like, I literally don't care. I'll have tea parties. Disney World, there's no limits. I am dressing up as a princess and going on all the rides. That is a guarantee. Question 17. Who is your favorite Disney princess? I have to say Jasmine. Jasmine is definitely my favorite Disney princess. I feel like she's really smart. She's definitely a princess that does look like me. That's definitely part of it, because I feel like diversity in Disney princess is a big factor, because it's so comforting to see a princess definitely look like you and resemble some of the key characteristics. Like, she's brown, she has long hair, she has a similar culture. I like definitely got the Guyanese culture is very similar to the Indian culture itself, just because our ancestors are from India. Because 200 years ago, our ancestors came from different parts of South Asia. They came to Guyana in South America as slaves. So definitely their culture reciprocated into the culture of the Guyanese community. So definitely Jasmine's culture definitely reciprocates into the Guyanese culture. and she's just really pretty, and she's just really smart overall in the way that she stood up for her family and her dad. I felt that was really brave of her, so I definitely love her as a princess. Question 18, what is your favorite show? Friends. It is Friends. That is not even a question. I didn't even have to think about that. It is Friends. If I'm very sad, it is Friends. If I'm happy, it is Friends. If I'm eating dinner and I need a show to watch, Friends. If I don't know what to watch, Friends. If it's 3 a.m. and I need a show to watch, it is Friends. Trust me, no matter what, it is Friends. I feel like it is the funniest show. I can relate to it so much. It is a classic. I'm so glad they didn't take it off the Canadian Netflix, because I heard in America they took it off. But I still have Friends. I love that show. I don't care who doesn't like it. I love it so much. I have their merch, I have their cups, I have everything. I love Friends. My goal is to actually visit the set whenever I can. I don't know if you can still do that or not, but I definitely want to do that because I just love the show so much. Question 19, what is your favorite thing about YouTube? I would have to say my favorite thing about YouTube is getting to know so many different people, because everyone has so many different backgrounds. They have so many different experiences. And when I watch YouTube and I see there are people just like me there, like I'll watch different videos such as like beauty, fashion, medical school, and just seeing what everyone's going through. Everyone has a different story, and everyone's using YouTube as a platform to share that. And I definitely love that, because you can hear about different people's experiences and you can apply like what you learn from their video to your own life. And it's just like a community where you can just learn everything, and it's not like actors getting paid, unless it's like a sponsored video, but irrelevant. But it's just like a community where you can just learn so many different things from so many different people. And I just love that about YouTube. Like, it's just like a platform where you can just share your experience, and I love that. The last question, question 20, is why should you subscribe to my channel, or what is my channel going to be about? I would say you should subscribe to my channel if you want to learn something new, if you share the same passions as me. So this channel is definitely going to be about makeup, fashion, skincare. It's going to be about my hobbies. It's going to be about med school, my journey. It's also going to be about pageantry as well, because in 2019 I was part of Miss World Canada. I originally started off in Miss Ontario, and I got to place in the top 15, and I got the position as Miss Brampton, and then I got to move on to Miss World Canada, and that's where I placed top 15, and I got 2 titles as Miss People's Choice and Miss Social Media. I'll definitely do another video on that as well, but if you definitely want to learn more about my experiences, I'm definitely interested in my life and want to hear my advice and like what I've been through, and if you like want to learn more about like makeup and fashion, if you share the same passions as me, definitely subscribe, because there's always going to be something new, and it's just going to be fun like hearing about different people's experiences and everything. And I just love like sharing that. I just love sharing that kind of information. I feel like it's really cool. Like, YouTube's a platform we definitely got to use it, you know? So that is it, guys. That is all 20 questions on the All About Me tag. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you guys have any other questions about me, definitely leave it in the comments below. If you guys like this video, please like, share, and subscribe, and I'll definitely come out with some new videos for you guys. Thank you guys for watching. Bye, guys.